Hello, hello. How you doing? Welcome. It is always a pleasure having you here with me. Hey, Eris, how you doing? Sakino, KC, Loud Cat Owner. How you doing, Grumpy Cat Jomi? How you doing as well? Yes, we're gonna be reading Quan Mills, the beautiful, internationally acclaimed author, Quan Mills and Chuck Tingle today. This stream is gonna be one of those streams. It's gonna be the Emperor. Oh boy. I really have no words to describe. I mean, this is the shit that we're getting into. I need the beautiful minds in the chat, actually. Because I am trying to find this book right here. I have a single book, a few books that I want to get, that I want to read. I got both my homeboys pregnant. I am looking for this book. I couldn't find it. There's plenty of beautiful masterpieces. But there are some actual books like A Thought Next Door from Quan Mills on Amazon that we can read the free samples, because I'm not buying this shit. As well as many pastors eat pussy too. So many beautiful literary pieces of art. And we're also going to be doing Chuck Tingle as well, which is really beautiful, really. It is it is really a cinematic masterpiece. From the beautiful minds of trans wizard Harriet Popter. What else do we have? Pounded in my butt by my own butt. Scary stories to tingle your butt. The Tales of Gay Terror. Space Raptor Invasion, and such beautiful works. It is a masterpiece. I mean, literary genius displayed right there. So we're aiming to get banned tonight. I'm not showing anything, and I will try to have some euphemisms spread to avoid the algorithm. But please help me find I got my homeboys pregnant. I could not find this for sale anywhere. Pregnant by an ogre. 60. This fucking guy, dude. I think Quan Mills is even better. I think he's on some good shit. Shame that he uses AI though. I would much prefer Quan Mills if you would take one beautiful criticism for such a literary masterpiece. I would much prefer shitty photoshops like Chuck Tingle does than the AI slop. Come on, man. That's like listen. Teachers, I'm not calling myself the teacher here, but you know when you're like in school and the teacher's like being extra because he's like on a 9.5 and he needs to be that perfect 10. That's what I'm saying, dude. Just come on, man. Don't put AI trash on your beautiful works. That is, what a shame, you know? You're lucky you're lovable, Himbokin. This is not the sort of thing I normally watch. Well, you're going to be watching it today. There's a first time for everything. There's a first time for everything, you know? You don't know. You may like it. Don't judge it until you criticize it. What do I always say? We try everything at least once, okay? Don't criticize it until you see it. Don't judge it. Don't criticize it until you see it. Okay? Where can I read this book? I want to read I got my alien homeboys from another galaxy pregnant. Where? Is it upcoming? Is it not yet released? Where can I find such beautiful works? Oh man, can't find it on any dubious websites. I found plenty. There's plenty of content for today, but I wanted the new one. I wanted the Impreg one. Come on. How could I not read the Impreg? Now we also have Chuck Tingle. Chuck Tingle also has beautiful works too. Shame no Impreg though. Hey Nowaki, how you doing as well? Imagine going to a library or bookstore and asking for this. I don't think this I don't think any library would have this. Not any good ones, at least. Any good ones. Colin Chuck tingled this novel. Here's one of the passages. And you notice our bookshelf. Judag pointed to the shelving unit that I knew from our last visit contained romance novels. Glancing at the shelf, I saw lots of new romances. An entire roll of tuck tingle. Banged bisexuality by the harmonious two moons. Pound and quivered, bam skank. I know what 9 parts. We're 10. And gay for the Ray. With just a few of the gems. I groaned. Oh, what do you think of... Actually, no. Why are we giving spoilers? Actually, why am I spoiling you guys? You guys gotta earn such moments. Such beautiful moments. Why am I giving spoilers? By the way, I just like to make this very clear. This pain is inflicted to you by people in the chat. Most specifically by Test Subject and Pacariao. They are paying me to do this stream. They paid me $30. I'm not very expensive. I also think it's hilarious, and many people are gonna hate it, but they're gonna watch it anyway, because you're not a coward, are you? Hey, here it is. This is new. Yes, if you have, if you're always watching, you get like Twitch points. It's a new thing. There's a thunderstorm. I'm gonna be messing somehow. My Wi-Fi is gonna keep going on and out. Told you Kieran would blame them. Of course I would blame them. What do you mean? Of course I'll do it. And I'll do it again. Exactly. That's the energy that I like. That's what I like to see. Self-inflicted suffering. That's what I like to see. Stream is going to be on the Twitch for some reason. Google it. The Alien Homeboy book is not out there. No! Okay, next stream. Next stream. All right, next stream. When it comes out, we'll do another one of these streams, okay? Damn it, man. Damn it, man. I wanna read I accidentally got my homeboys pregnant. I really would like to see Quan Mill's beautiful interpretation of Mpreg. Also, don't never say I hate every single one of you guys. I hate every single one of you guys. Cause what do you mean? I post on this fucking Discord server. There's 4,000 people on this goddamn Discord server. And when I post the fucking maid dress photos, we get over 100 fucking reactions. Where's all this motivation for coming to watch the stream? There's less people watching the stream right now than there are fucking reacting to my maid dress streams on fucking Discord and Twitter. You fucking nerds, I swear to God, dude. But don't say I'm not a man of my word. I did wear the maid dress. Here it is, you can see it. Never say that I'm not a man of my word, okay? Never say that I'm not a man of my word, okay? There it is. Never say that I'm not a man of my word. Here you go. Here. It's a little bit. There you go. Never say that I'm not a man of my word, okay? I told you a promise is a given. And I did fill my promises. I do fulfill my promises. The only value that a man has is his word. Although, this is the XXL size, and it's still ripped. It popped the zipper on my titties. So, you know. I will try to stream it tomorrow. When we're doing the pumpkin carving stream. I will try to have it on stream. But here it is. It is paid. My promise is paid to you, chat. My promise is paid for you, chat. There you go. Filled more than your word, or you ripped it. It's not my fault. I'm a big boy, you know? It's not my fault that the dress ripped it. Hey, Chamang, how you doing as well? Hey, Rose, how you doing? Trippy Walnut. You're not reading it, woo? I mean, I'm gonna look for it. For people of high culture, kid, we love seeing beautiful Latino maids. Post a link in with a Weave channel for a website that sells 3 times. I'm not buying another one. I already wasted money on this. I'm not buying another one. I'm not even fixing this one. This is just gonna stay this way. If it rips anymore, I'll just change clothes on the next stream. You know what I mean? A watermelon. I also recorded the watermelon. That is what I was gonna get. I have recorded myself doing the watermelon thing. Here you go. Here you go. Never say that I never gave you anything. It was kind of slipping because of my short, so I had to like hold it because it was like slipping up. But I cracked it. Didn't blow up because it's kind of like a mini watermelon, so they're kind of built tighter. But yeah, here it is. There you go. You can kind of see it like, oh, you can kind of see it like crack. Because it had cracked before and was kind of wet, but then it like, I had to like hold it in place. There you go. You're welcome, chat. Hope it was worth it. Did keep my promises. I do keep my promises. A man of my word, I told you I'd keep my promises. There you go. Subathon promises are paid. Never say that I don't give you anything. Who put the MPreg notifications on Discord? Who put the MPreg notifications on Discord? Where's all this attention when I'm streaming, when I'm announcing collabs and doing fun content for you guys? Why is this getting so many reactions and so much attention? Fuck you guys. I swear to God. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. I put so much work into these fucking videos and streams and my YouTube videos. I post daily and this is what gets attention. I swear to God. Why do I even try, man? Why do I even try? I don't even know why I try. I like to pretend that I'm funny, that people like me for my personality. Come on, man. That's alright. Hey, Beyonder, Fred Priest, how you doing as well? Why'd you grip it like that? Getting freaky with it, damn. Because I'm gripping it like that because it was slipping. It was like slipping up. You know what I mean? I have balls in between my thighs. You know what I mean? I was trying to not crush my balls and crush the fucking watermelons. I had to hold it in place. Because if I, you know. Hey, JLC, how you doing as well? People like you for your huge personality, alright? Got many personalities. It was worth donating my birthday money for the watermelon video I made. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate the donuts. I mean, you could have had. What money could have bought you the suffering? I mean, I am suffering as well. I guess we're all suffering, you know. We're gonna be reading Chuck Tingle in Quan Mills. I accidentally got my homeboy pregnant and now I get to be the one suffering. Oh man, we're such a chaotic community. I swear to God, dude. I don't think there is a single community as fucking chaotic as we are. I swear to God. I think it looks good though. I think the major S actually kind of looks fire. You know what I mean? I'm not getting. I also saw some people complaining that I didn't get the slutty one. The fuck you mean? I get the slutty one. I'm a big guy. You think it would be? You wouldn't be even covering like half my ass. Oh, we love you, Kindred. You're funny and awesome. Oh, thank you. Liking that one. Liking that post. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Kate. I do appreciate it. My impreg, my favorite. It's Colin. How you doing, Venom? Thank you, Kate. It makes me happy to know that people actually think that I'm funny. I actually hate taking pictures. It makes me so anxious. I'm not good at taking pictures. There's so much work. I'm lazy. I'm too lazy to actually like learn and properly take pictures and shit like that. You know what I mean? Wouldn't even cover half my ass. Oh yeah, that's the point. No, you guys don't pay me enough for that. You guys think you pay me enough to get slutty made pictures with my ass out? I'll have you know, I may be a slut, but I'm not a cheap one. You understand me? You guys don't pay me enough for that. You guys don't pay me enough for that. Fuck you mean? It's backless because not wearing a bra. I'd say it's pretty slutty. God damn it. Why are you guys so fucking horny? I mean, true. Technically, I guess that is true. So there you go. That's as much fan service as you're gonna be getting. That's crazy though. That is a crazy comment, Luna. What the fuck? That's crazy. I'm gonna tell your husband. Luna's husband. She's holding posting. She's doing that to meme me out, but I'm still gonna call you out. Hey, Scarlett. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I'm lightheaded. Oh my god, I'm lightheaded. Oh, Jesus Christ. I saw the photos of the maid dress. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. People have more reactions on Discord than there's people watching my stream. I'm not just supposed to be eye candy. Come on, man. Come on. Comes with an older, primarily female demographic. We're too old to give a fuck about the quorum. I mean, that's just my communities in general, but yeah, it's a lot of women here. There's like 70% women. I think it's like regardless agenda. You know what I mean? Been there for like a hot minute because my cousins and I rough house a little too much. Snapping pictures left and right if I look like you. I wish I looked better. Also not very good at like taking pictures. I'm too lazy for that kind of stuff. You'd be surprised how much work it takes. Like I'm like close friends with somebody that's an actual model. Like she has like million something followers and like genuinely like works full time as a model. And I don't have that much fucking, you know what I mean? I cannot be bothered. You're right, I can do too. You can do. I do like doing fan service for my voice though. I do like doing fan service for my voice. Hey Sharky, how you doing, Scarlett? Thank you so much for the download, Scarlett, as well. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Scarlett. Thank you very much. But yes, we're gonna be reading the beautiful literary pieces of Quan Mills and Chuck Tingle today. You know? Hey, Myordia-san, how you doing as well? Still not really sexual, so it's kind of like straight guy watching him. That's not. I mean, there's plenty of straight guys when used to watch me. It's just that like, I used to stream for Brazil as well. I actually started streaming for the US audiences, English-speaking audiences, and then I moved to Brazil for a year, and there were some issues with like TikTok, bad moderation issues that didn't stop any mass brigading, so I just went back to YouTube and Twitch, right? And most of my audiences on YouTube and Twitch are from outside the US. But I used to have like plenty of guys watching me. It's just that like it's like actually kind of funny because like if a straight guy sits down and watches me, he laughs because I'm pretty memey kind of guy. You know what I mean? I'm not like the sort of like parasocial like doing fan stuff. Sometimes I do it, mostly like to tease people. So I think there's like humor in that. But the algorithm doesn't push it much, and that's why I think it's like kind of an issue. You know what I mean? By the way, W Blaze Gang, anyone who needs an enclosed single area color to paint. Oh yeah, W Blaze Gang. I'm already like halfway done with the hair. You want to see where we're going? W Blaze Gang has been going strong, by the way. Here it is. I'm doing this like gray area here on the hair. I think there's like some people like doing the chest hair area as well. Here's how it's looking so far. I think it's looking amazing, not gonna lie. It's gonna look huge as well. Like, genuinely, I think this is the biggest project that we've ever done. Like, we're doing bigger and bigger and bigger projects. And shout out to the W Place Gang. Here it is. Who's keeping it up? There you go. Paint. Oh, damn, I got to. Oh, yeah, because I didn't paint 2 days. So for the first time, actually, people have overtaken me. God damn. Pengi, Iris, Luzla, me, Nova, Lumi, Luna, Nai, and Manuel. Going strong. Going strong, W Place Gang. Going strong. Hell yeah, that's what I like to see. And monthly, we have Pengi, Nova, Iris, me, Nyla, because I didn't change the thing. Lumi, Luna, Sharky, and Copycat, and Manuel. Manuel, I've already read it. The chest area. Your model doesn't have chest hair. Kindred. I mean, just chest hair. This area. This hair. I mean, it kind of does too, but not on this artwork. Yes, I meant the hair falling on the chest, not the chest hair. That's what I meant. Getting close to top 5 of all time? Really? Oh, top 5 of all time is... Oh, you mean top 5 of all time of our community. Yeah, for sure. Visit this community. I need to do a European tour. Visit all the cool people. I do too. I need to go. That's actually why I wanted to go to TwitchCon in the US and the EU. Because I want to genuinely meet a lot of you. Dead mom hair. Shut up. I don't have a dead mom. Shut up. Dead mom hair. Shut up, chat. Didn't go on W Place for weeks, to be honest. I haven't been able to because of the travel. I travel for like the weekend. It's the first weekend that I actually haven't played for like more than a day. Well, you have to see in the watermelon video, I think my legs are hairier than Kindred's lol. But that's because I'm part Squash. My legs are pretty hairy. It's just that I have like very thin hair. So it doesn't show up as much. Hey Luna, how you doing as well? Well, yeah, I'm a pretty hairy guy. Although I gained a little bit of weight as well, so... Anyway, let's get to it, shall we? Let's get to it, shall we? Which book do you say we should get started with? Which book do you say we should get started with? From the beautiful works of Quan Mills. Tax season thoughts. Thug comma. This hoe got roaches in her crib and oh thought next door. You know what? This is actually pretty high rated. Why is this so highly rated? What the fuck? This has like 1,400 reviews and it's a 4.4. All right, let's read the sample. What a beautiful work. I swear to God, this stream gets me. Damn. Dear readers, well, I consider this book to be a ratchet soap opera thriller. Soap opera thriller, damn. All right, bet. There are many elements of comedy in this book. Please do not take offense of some of this graphic imagery or depictions of our elders. I meant no disrespect to those who are up in age. That's very polite for... Okay, not bad. Baby, let me tell you one motherfucking thing. I don't give a damn what you think about my age. Yeah, I might be 76. Oh, this is a first person book. I may be 76 years old, but this big, thick... between my toned brown legs, don't act like it. Don't let the gray hairs fool you. Now, my name is Venita Ernestine Washington. I am ashamed to admit that I love to drink brown liquor, smoke good reefer? I most definitely get my... Uh-huh. You heard that right. Yep. I love to... Age, nothing but a number, baby doll. My body felt like it was still 40. And you best believe I still did it like I was still 40. If you're blessed to live a long life, you'll see exactly what I mean. And all of you young folk out there, I can let you in on a secret if you're wondering. What I did to stay so young and vibrant? If you thought going to the health club every day was my secret, then you guessed wrong. Now, don't get me wrong. Did get a little workout at the health club to stay in shape, but truth be told, I really went out after them fine young mans they be having up there. If you think my secret is watching what I eat, then you guessed wrong again. Baby, I get down in the kitchen and shoal? Oh, okay. Love me some Popeye's chicken. Baby, give me a 2-piece dark spicy with a side of Cajun. I've never eaten Popeyes. I know they have it here in Brazil. Is Popeyes good? What is Popeyes compared to like... age is just a number? Yeah, prison is just a place too. Not like that, chat. She's 76. She's talking about the other end of age is just a number. Not like... That's crazy. She's talking about the other end, chat. She's talking about... I mean, true. But Popeye is amazing. Fuck KFC. Really? We don't have those. We have KFC, but it's only one place and it kind of sucks. That's crazy, though. That is crazy. Never had Popeyes. Strange smut-ish, I think. It is a beautiful piece of literature. We're reading the beautiful works of Old Fought Next Door by Quan Mills. Saying that's what I hear when somebody say age is just a number. Well, true, I do too. It's a very Reddit kind of thing, isn't it? Like, weird kind of anime watcher, Reddit user. Age is just a number. I mean, yeah, prison is just a place too. Should be going there sometime. But she's talking about the other way in chat. She's 76. Calm down. Popeyes is better than KFC in my opinion. People saying the verdict of the chat is saying that Popeyes is better than KFC. So I'm not gonna talk about it. I haven't tried it, so you know, we'll have those in Brazil. Only KFC, and it's kind of shit anyway. It's very oily, not the good kind. All right, yada yada. My sexy ass will be in heaven. Speaking of heaven, no. My secret to being so youthful ain't staying prayed up now. Don't get me wrong. I love the Lord and I pay my tithes. But I didn't mess with church folk like that. Shit, half of them acted like they were 90 years old. And most of them, if not all people that went to my church were way younger than me. Baby, let me tell you what my #1 secret is. Are you ready? Hold on now, get a little closer. My #1 secret to living a long, happy, healthy life was making sure you surround yourself with some young folks. Okay, this lady is kind of sus. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Now that you said that the age is just a number thing, it's really me kind of like sussing it out. This. That's crazy. And I mean, young meat. When I say young, I ain't talking 50 or 40, baby. I'm talking young. Oh my God, I think you guys were actually right. Oh shit, I think you guys were actually right. What the fuck? Between the ages of 20 and 30. Okay, safe. We're safe. We're safe. It's safe. It's safe. Okay, thank you. Thank you for clarifying, Quan Mills. Okay, it's safe. It's safe. After 20 is whatever. Fuck it. Okay, it's 20 and 30. Okay, it's safe. That was crazy, though. That was crazy, though. Call me a nasty woman. Call me a predator if you want to. I mean, I'm not gonna call you, but if it quacks like a duck, you know what I mean? Riding some young thing is truly what regulates my blood pressure and keeps my cholesterol down. That's why I had not one, but two on their way to my place. Oh, there it is. That was my doorbell. Coming. I yelled as I hopped off my couch, sprinting to the front door just on the right time because I was ready to get this party started. Didn't even bother to put on real clothes on either since this early Saturday evening. I was already in my nice, sexy black lingerie I'd ordered off of Amazon. I knew this outfit would mess up Markwell's young, gullible... Okay, why does she sound like that? Why does she sound like that? I don't like this. Oh man, peeping out of the front door peephole, I took a quick scan and make sure it was double appointment, and it sure was. Hallelujah, baby! I was highly blessed to have favored these two fine-looking young men come lay their burden down on me. I quickly swung the front door open to my townhouse open. Afternoon. I had it with a big-ass smile stretched across my face. Chile. Should have seen how suddenly Markwell and this other sexy young man looked surprised. Guess they didn't think I would open my door already. Okay. This is being written by a younger man. This is literature, okay? I don't... What? I got no words. This sexy gas is clutching his mouth. Yo, damn, it is like that. Markwell, smiling, exclaimed, rubbing his hard, muscular hands together. It scanned me up and down, his eyes glued to every square inch of my body. Yo, this is fantastic. It's Smut Kid. That's crazy. Bro, I'm not like a prude or anything. I voice smut. I have a Patreon full of it. I have over 100 audios. And I'm still impressed. You know when people say that like artists need to be kind of crazy to make art? I think this is a fine example. What the actual fuck, man? Any written media goes on the literature in the mouth. I identify as illiterate. Mind elaborating more. Listen, art is not about technique. Technique goes into art, but art is about making you feel something. Art is about sending a message. Okay? And if, Quan Mills is making me feel things. I don't know what they are. Kind of sus the way this old woman was talking. But it's technically a feeling. Cringe is all, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Eris. Feelings of cringe is also a feeling. So, objectively speaking, this is art. What the art is communicating is cringe, but that's still art. Objectively so. Art is also subjective. That is also true. That is also true. So what I'm saying is Quan Mills is one of the great minds of our generation, and you guys are just haters. I scream and I saw Quan Mills in the title. Welcome, Jay-Z. And speaking of which, should continue, right? Yo, this is where finna tag. The other sexy young man chimed in as he too clutched his mouth with his right fist. Man, she's old as fuck. All of a sudden, I could feel my blood boiling. A look of anger instantly grew on my face. I know how mad. I know they saw how mad I suddenly got. You old? Boy, I'm mommy old. I ain't old. Markel smacked his teeth and said, "Man, chill the fuck out, Will. Trust me. Miss Vanita is on point, bruh." The other young guy shook his head. I don't know about this though. Shit, it's gonna be weird as fuck. Can we have this conversation on the inside at least? Y'all getting my cool air out. Marco glanced over to at this Will friend of his, nodding affirmatively. Come on, bro. Trust me. We're finna have some fun. Miss Vanita's a vet. Fine. Will reluctantly muttered. And then the two of them walked inside my place. It was the middle of August, so the sun was blazing, although it has been nearly 6 p.m. Chicago felt like it was on fire. As long as I've been living, I never felt the city to get this hot, but baby, I wasn't gonna let this hot-ass weather deter me from getting what I needed at the moment. I was content with staying in my place and riding these guys for hours. You heard me. Both Markwell and Will were wearing black tank tops, exposing their tattered up muscular arms and shoulders. They look like some straight up. This book is crazy. That is crazy though. While this was over, there were people watching me read Smart, aka Danny Phantom, that he was seeing Kindred do it as a side. It's both a bromance and a homance. That is true. That is technically. I would love a gay subplot about Will and Walkwell. Who knows? That maybe you're gonna get like a cinematic masterpiece, and it's gonna change your life. Markwell and Will had a little sweat glinting around their shoulders. I presume they just gotten back from the gym. Okay. See, I'm seeing like what I can read on YouTube. Okay, let me skip a little bit. Y'all sit down, make yourself comfortable, I calmly instructed. I'm finna go get a reefer and Henny. Y'all smoking, right? Well, what is Henny? Is it weed? No, I'm not like a weed smoker. Will's hazel eyes shut, wide out, open up, shock. He looked at Marco. Is she for real? Yeah, bro, she's cool. I'm telling you. Hey, look, this is, Listen, you can't be into DILFs and not the other way around. Every single person out here is like, oh, DILFs. Oh my God, Silver Fox Daddies, and you're not reading this. What's the problem with like an old lady getting some action? It's not illegal, like, thank God. It was the first beginning of the book was kind of like sussing out a little bit, but then she said like 20 to 30. I'm like, all right, chill. Listen, 20's already got their like front lobe developed. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, age gap relationship is only like until you're like 19, 18. Even 19 is like kind of weird, even if it's like over the age of consent. But 20, you're done. 20, like you can be whatever the fuck you want to be, like. You know what I mean? Unless like some like weird like parasocial situation, you're an adult at this point. You know what I mean? I'm literally a professional. I have no idea what this means. I don't know if the person who wrote this was a stoner either. Markwell nudged his shoulder. Bruh. Yo, Chris, wait. Hey, shit, Granny's. What did I say? Turn my face up. I'll be damned if this is in my house. Markwell nudge Will. Bruh. Are you getting your $30 value? Are you enjoying the chat? Are you enjoying this experience? That's what I thought. Anyway, I'm gonna go run to my room and real quick and get the reefer. Y'all make yourself comfortable. I said as I spun on my high heels and saw. Wait, wasn't she wearing like lingerie? Why is she on high heels? Okay. My whole way to my bedroom. Alright. Now y'all might be wondering how I met Markwell. Let me give you a backstory. I met Markwell at my fitness club. The LA Fitness right there on the 47th Street in Kenwood. That's the south side of Chicago. He was the personal training sales manager. Funny thing, he tried to run game on me and thought he was gonna get me with those expensive ass training packages, but baby. Why is it written like that? Guess to really immerse yourself into it, isn't it? Because you really like... Reading this out loud really gives you a different experience. Yeah, I might be getting a nice little pension from the DMV, Social Security, and monthly 401k payments. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna spend $1,200 a month for some personal training sessions. Shit, I was fine just walking on the treadmill and doing my calisthenics. Oh yeah, Granny. However, Markwell was a little hustler, so he offered me his home personal training sessions on the side, as long as I didn't run my mouth to corporate. You get what you want, lol. High heels and lingerie sounds kind of hot, though. Skip to the last paragraph. No, I'm not skipping it. So I agreed, but only because I could see in Markwell's eyes. I could make... Bro! This Granny's a fucking villain. What the fuck? Why does she talk like that? Lo and behold, 2 home training sessions later, I seduced his ass and put his... That's crazy. I opened my safe and grabbed my favorite kind of reefer, a pack of backwoods cigars, and my lighter. I dashed over to my bathroom just to make sure it still looked dazzling. Staring at myself in the mirror, I grabbed my brush off my marble bathroom countertop and lightly ran for my silver hair. I have to call Keisha and have her give me a touch-up. I commented myself, then leaned close in the mirror and analyzed my makeup. My mascara, foundation, and lipstick was still on point. I looked to the left, glanced right. Yeah, Lord, I look good. I chuckled, sticking my tongue out. Quickly dashing out of the bathroom, I heard my cell phone buzzing as I charged it on my nightstand. I froze for a moment, tempted to answer it, but fuck it. Maybe I didn't have time to check it. Whoever been calling me at this moment, I was gonna have to wait because I was getting high, drunk, and... That's crazy. Might just eat their asses tonight. I was ready to let it go all this afternoon. I lost a bet to my bestie at this time. My punisher was harsh. This old lady can move. I mean, that's kind of wild, though. I turned my nose up and sexily sauntered in my bedroom with refilled cigars and lightly gripped them in my hand. Should have called me earlier. I stickered to whoever was calling my Sally. Sally? I mean, she is old. Who calls her that? Then made my way out of the bedroom and now I was back in the hallway. Now feet away from the living room, came to an abrupt stop when I saw Markwell and Will completely naked, sitting on my nice Italian leather living room couch. My mouth shut open and shut, but it wasn't at them being naked that had me stunned. They were making out! Oh my god! I can't believe it! It's the literary masterpieces of fucking Quan Mill! How? Did they actually have a gay subplot? I have to buy this book. Kissing each other, tongues on each other's throat. They were eyes closed and everything, as if they were in love. What? Chile, I was about to pass out. Take me home now, Lord Jesus. What the hell are y'all doing? I screamed at the top of my lungs. Yes! Yes! I want Markwell and Will to be together. They deserve each other. Yes, let's go, bromance! Oh my god. I'm lightheaded. I'm lightheaded. Oh my god, this is the sample. This is the sample of the book. There's more to this. What? Hell yeah, bromance. What the hell are y'all doing? Still standing there shocked. I couldn't believe what my wide eyes were observing. I mean, they're doing the fucking... Listen, we love a bisexual king, okay? They're two guys. Listen. Listen. Shut the fuck up and listen, okay? Sit down, because I'm talking serious talk now, okay? If this was a silver fox daddy, I mean a real silver fox daddy, I mean book talk material, and you had like two women with a developed real relationship on the side, and we were like a polyamorous group between a DILF and two bisexual women, wouldn't you read that? Wouldn't you read that? If it wasn't just like a self-insert fanfic of like, and they actually had personalities? What's the problem with having the other way around? We have a queen, a beautiful MILF that knows what she wants, is a girl boss, and a bromance, two bisexual dudes getting together. Are you telling me? That's literature. Listen. You guys thought that I was joking when I was saying this is literature. This is literature. We're exploring the boundaries of literature, okay? Still standing there shocked. I couldn't believe what my wide eyes were observing. These young guys were crazy as hell if they were okay with this. If they thought this was okay. I did not get down like this at all. I was still a bit of a... Oh no! Grandma's homophobic. Oh shit. Never mind. This is not that progressive. I want them to be together though. Oh shit, Markwell said, suddenly pulling himself off of Will. Then gigantic smile scrapped across my face. Y'all don't need to stop. I love it. Oh, never mind. Oh, no, never mind. She's good. Damn, that character development. I never seen such room for personal growth. Goddamn. That's imagine. Oh my god, I'm imagining now. Imagine like a really homophobic fucking like grandma. And she's like, hey, yo, these two guys getting each other. Like, she gets flashbanged by the yaoi gods coming down on her. She gets flashbanged by an ad of like beautiful yaoi. And she immediately is like, you know what? Homophobia is done. I'm now pro. I'm now pro gay. Gonna lose my mind. Hell yeah, we stand a queen that gets over her prejudices and learns to be accepted. This is chapter 2. This is chapter 2 and I'm already dying. I hope this doesn't awaken anything in me. Narrator, did indeed wake up something inside of her. Hey, how you doing, my friend? Oh my god, I love Quan Mills. Y'all don't need to stop. I love it. I loves it. This is gonna be very interesting. Guess there was a first time for everything. I need a drink. I need to calm down. I need a drink. This is only the first book. And this is not even I got my two homeboys accidentally pregnant. Homophobia? Nah, I'm pro gay now. Hell yeah, we love character development. Have you ever seen character development happen 3 paragraphs down? Actually, no, 5 lines down. 5 lines. Bro, if Granny can get over her fucking homophobia in 5 lines, anything more than that is way too much, okay? Anything over than that is way too much. We stan a progressive queen, okay? Oh my god, I need a drink. Give me a moment, chat. I also need to take my medicines. Imagine us talking about the smoking as an insider and the future newbies just be utterly confused. Oh my god. Holy fuck, man. This is literature. Holy moly, this is literature. There you go. All right. I also changed that fuck ass music. That was way too shit. All right. Now that was the first time for me. I never did no nasty freaky stuff like that before in my life. 2 men at the same time? 2 bisexual men at that? Hell yeah. I mean, respect. Chile, my deceased husband Clarence was probably rolling over in his grave right now if he saw what I did. I feel like I was one of them. But let me tell you, I had those young boys scared for their life too. Not to be too much information, but I did what them young folks call DPD. Right. Them fellas thought they was gonna mess me up and have me in the hospital when I suggested we try something a little different. Oh my god, what is it gonna be? I don't know about that, Vernita. You sure you're ready for all that? Boy, Vernita's a vet. It's in the screen. I'm not gonna read it. You can fill in the blanks on me reading that. I swear right back at him. You know I really hate it when they underestimated me like that. Now I can't lie. Vanita shook to a degree. Nevertheless, with that strong reefer and Henny running through my veins, something came over. Now think about it, Clarence could never. His baby dick was shameful. I can't believe I was nearly 50 years married to that. His ass never gave me the sexual satisfaction I needed. Dude, there you go, listen. Listen, this story is about a girl boss. Pro LGBT within less than 5 lines. Girl boss queen that knows what she likes, is confident, and also a story about surpassing a bad marriage. I'm losing my mind. Oh man. Hey Yucky Yucko. How you doing as well, my friend? Hey Green Queen. Oh man. As horrible as this may sound, I was so glad this was dead. Didn't have to be bothered with him no more. He passed away from a stroke about 3 years ago. Since then I've been getting on like none other. Vernita gotta make up for lost time, and on that note, this was exactly what I was getting ready for. Hopefully another rendezvous. Some hours later, after Markwell and Will did me in and did me right, I was back in my bathroom getting ready to hang out with one of my friends, Alice. No way. No, okay. I need you guys. I need to ask you guys. Do you guys know what the Bechdel test is? Do you guys know what the Bechdel test is? So the Bechdel test is like kind of like a thing. It's not really like super accurate or anything. It's like just like an online one of those online tests about like if a story is like has 2 women talking about something that is not a guy, right? And that's basically like a feminine test. It's like a rule of thumb kind of thing. Often filled in Hollywood. Yes, that's the Bechdel test. It's got to be 2 women talking about something that's not a guy. Does this story pass the Bechdel test? We got the first side character that's actually a woman. Is this book actually more feminist than rule of thumb again? Most fucking Hollywood movies. Alice. She and I used to work together at the Department of Motor Vehicles. Didn't know that was the department, but okay. At one point, Alice lived next to me and when Clarence was still living. Now she was living over in Bronzeville while I lived in the Heidi Park. I'd recently retired from them after a good 50 years of service. Apparently she was going to introduce me to one of their cousin's friends. You already know I had to ask how old this dude was. I told Alice it straight up wasn't messing with anyone over 50. Okay. I asked to see a picture, but apparently tonight was supposed to be a blind date. After taking a long hot shower, I was quickly putting on some makeup and getting my face ready for tonight. Some moments later, my face was now beat to perfection as usual. I was ready to show out, and I'll tell you this though, Alice better not be stepping up with... Anyway. One thing you'll learn about Vanita is, well, she doesn't give a damn about anyone's opinions. Life is too short to be caught up on how people think about you. You know what? You go, girl. You go, girl. You know what? Respect. You gotta do you, child. Shit. You got one life to live. Live to the fullest. Ain't nobody got time to get their time wasted. You know what? Respect. I can get behind that. You know, of all the obscenities that she said, and some stuff shit with like age gaps, I can kind of get behind that. That's you know. Oh my lord. I refused to live up some old women's expectations, so I threw on some new black leather, Gucci bodysuit, and some matching pumps. I made sure to buy this outfit a little too extra tight because I want this guy to see this. Fat cat of mine. That's crazy. With 2 splashes of Chanel No. 5, I checked myself in the mirror one last time. I grabbed my phone and purse and stepped out of the townhouse, expectantly making my way to the Paulette. My red ruby drop-top 2019 Ford Mustang. Chuckled up the engine, and immediately my favorite music started blaring through the humid air. I love me some rap music, especially City Girls. That song Twerk was my jam. I already knew what I was thinking, but baby, I refuse to be Anita Baker, Gladys Knight, Aretha Franklin listening type bitch. Fuck that. This right here was the type of music that'll keep you young. Once I got Paulette on the Lake Shore driver, I sped up my way to the 35th Street. The plan tonight was for me to pick her up, and then the two of us were gonna head back south to this club in the South Shore called the Dating Game. It was a very popular steppers lounge. You'd have to be 76 to afford this. True. True. You would have to be 76 to afford a house and a car. Oh, man. And also divorced, too, so you know. Gucci bodysuit. They're just allowed to throw brand names just like that? You think the beautiful mind of Quan Mills would be... He would be unencumbered by the machinations of copyright and capitalism? Come on now. Come on now, Chad. This guy is way above. This guy is way above such petty limitations. Knowing the kind of guy that gave me bad vibes. No one below the age of 45 went to that Steppers lounge like that. But Alice gave me her word that this mystery date was only 47. Really think the bitch was lying to me, but we're gonna see. No, it doesn't pass the back though, Tess. Yeah, she's talking about a guy, so it was close, but you know. Just read the title, wife thought in all caps. Why wouldn't it be? A good 10 minutes later, I pulled up Paulette to Alice's house. She lived in a nice 3-story brownstone. Went up my cellar and gave her a dial. Hey girl, I'm downstairs. Alright, be down in a minute. She said to me and then hung up. A minute on the dot later, Alice came bumbling out of her building and walked up slowly to my car. As she got closer, I could see she had a weird semi-frown on her face. What's wrong? I had to ask. Girl said we're going out for just a few cocktails and maybe some wings. You dressed about to go hang out with my grandbabies. Alice was a decade younger than me, but I swore she acted like she was somebody's damn aunt sometimes. In fact, right now she was dressed like somebody's auntie. She could be such a nice-looking woman if she took better care of herself. She reminded me of a thicker Tamala man. The only difference was Tamala looked good. Oh man, the type was really add to the experience. Also, I think, you know, I was kind of scared that this was gonna be AI, because I saw the AI covers and I actually much prefer this book that way he's using like actual Photoshop and just pure skill. You know what I mean? Hey, just a person. It's my birthday today. Happy to see you stream today. Glad to have you here. Happy birthday, my friend. We're reading the beautiful works of Quan Mills and Chuck Tingle today. So sit back and get yourself a cup of tea and whatever you like to drink, or Monster, whatever. And yeah. This is Yuri. I know it when I see it. If this has a subplot about like Alice and fucking the old lady, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. If this is young man Yaoi, old woman Yuri, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I swear to God, Quan Mills. Alice, okay, yada yada. The only difference was someone looked good, but Alice looked like Thomas's busted down twin that worked in some school cafeteria making $6 an hour. Alice already knew how I go down and how I rolled since I was in the streets. She was dressed like she bought her outfit off a clearance rack at Walmart. Why is Walmart not like breaking copyright, but then Chanel is fine? Alright. In fact, I didn't even know I was hanging out with this heifer tonight. You know what? Let me stop. Anyway. Go, no, don't do me like that. You already know when I step out of my house, I gotta look right. I think you may need to go change your outfit, go. You look like you're about to go to someone's family reunion. You ain't got nothing better to put on? No, girl. Don't you go there. Don't get mad at me because you overdress everywhere you go. Yo, last week we went to the Red Lobster. You were dressed like one of those scandalous young girls. What is really going on with you? I rolled my eyes. Going on with me? Really? See, now it's beginning to get mad. I already told y'all how I wrote, and this chick here was making me seem like I was doing most. The nerve of her. I ain't got nothing going on with me. All I know is these men out here ain't gonna like how we were, ain't gonna like how they were when we were much younger. They want you to come with it. I said back to her, hoping she was realize how raggedy she looked. I felt bad for Alice because her husband wasn't no good. He used to beat her ass like a run. Tried to get her to leave him for years, but her self-esteem was so shot that she saw he would eventually change. And he changed alright, changed his address. Guess once he realized Alice was getting old for his liking, he straight up left for some young nasty bitch. Clarence and I may have a dull sex life, but I'd be damned if I would allow a guy to put his hands on me. The only thing you had allowed me to beat up was this. Okay, that's crazy. Otherwise, you'd be messing around. You mess around, you buy a one-way ticket to your grave. Yeah, they different, alright. But a man should like you for your mind and heart and all you got on. Okay, well, you keep believing on that. All I know is this guy is hooking me up with better look, like Shima Moore and be well endowed. I hate getting my time wasted. Vernita, that's so crude and not ladylike. Why is Alice so Why is Alice so like prude? I shrugged my shoulders. Yeah, well, it's what it is. I got my taste and you got yours. And just to make sure, you did say this man was 48, not 58, right? He knows I'm 76, right? Yeah, he knows, but what? Nothing. Girl, you better tell me something's wrong with this guy. Sheila, let's go and see what this blind date working with. I don't know what I'm getting into either. But I know my expectations are realistic, unlike others. Alice said sarcastically. Whatever, girl. Watch and see. This guy ain't on shit. I'm getting somebody. Hey, Calamity, how you doing as well? This is Granny Yuri's start. I've been surprised before. We got Yaoi. We already got Yaoi. So I've been surprised before. This is just the first 2 chapters. And we've already had so many twists. Old woman Yuri versus Thought sounds awesome, to be honest. I love how chat was like, I love how invested chat is getting. I love how invested chat is getting. Oh my god. I mean, you could actually probably write like a story about like 2 divorced women getting together. One is super like sex positive, you know what I mean? And the other one's kind of a prude. And they get together. You could write a story like that. I'm just saying. You got it all messed up. You got to keep it going after these young guys. At the end of the day, you can do all the things you want with them, but they'll always run back to one of their peers. And what are you going to do after? You think one of these boys want to be laid up with somebody who's going to be in a home in less than a decade? Tell enough already. You're so negative sometimes. See, now she was going to make me say something that I was going to regret. But I was going to keep my cool. She can act like an old hag all she wants, but not me. I refused to let my age dictate the guys that I wanted. And all the guys I ever messed with never broke my heart to link up with some younger gal. Besides, who said I even wanted a relationship? I was married for 50 years. Companionship sounded nice and all right now. All I just wanted was to have a good time. Chapter 3. Just as what I thought, my worst fear confirmed. The blind date was a hot mess. Maybe I was ready to curse Alice to high heavens. I just knew that this no-good bitch was lying her motherfucking ass off. We had been at the lounge for an hour and was ready to go. Baby, I was pissed. You heard me. Me, Alice, her cousin Samantha, and these 3 other guys. Nathaniel, Gerald, and Robert. Fucking... That doesn't sound like they're like older than she is. They're sitting down at the table inside this stiff-ass lounge. All 5 of them smacked on chicken wings and spaghetti in their mouths. I sat there quietly, occasionally sip some water. As they conversed amongst each other, I was so terribly disgusted I stared at my blind date, Gerald, through the corner of my eye. Although he was sitting to my left, I hadn't said a word to him the entire time we'd been there. I swear part of me was ready to pop off at Alice right there. But I knew I had to keep my cool. Plus, I didn't get down like that. Perhaps Alice didn't know how this guy looked either. But I had a feeling her big ugly ass knew all along how this guy looked. For a moment I was introduced to him, I was completely turned off. My pussy dried within seconds. Got dried in the damn Sahara. 48 my ass. Them dark circles and big ass pregnant belly let me know this guy was pushing at least 60. Maybe about a good 30 years ago he looked good. But his apparent age was definitely a turnoff. Reminded me of my deceased husband, Clarence. He was light-skinned, had light green, hazel eyes and visible streaks of gray through his top fade. Caught another quick glance at him, just looking at his lively-ass guy, and I knew his was no goddamn 48. You're mighty quiet over there, said James. Though he looked old as hell, he looked like he was in better shape than Gerald. Robert kind of reminded me of Billy D. Williams, minus the permed hair. I was never into Billy D like that. There was always something off about that man. Anyway, I glanced over at James, produced the fakest smile I could. Just taking in the scene, that's all. I replied and then threw my eyes back to the dance floor. You don't want to eat chicken? They got good wings. Gerald laughed, smacking loudly at those oversauced, probably over-fried chicken wings. There was nothing more embarrassing than sitting next to a bunch of old fat guys, listening to them smack on greasy-ass wings and reminisce about shit that happened 30, 40 years ago. Just a little tired. Them shots hitting you hard, Benita? At this point, give me some Vince sob. We need it. This is just ages. That's crazy. I'm back. Do we have your old woman Yuri? Not yet. I looked over her thriving as. Yo, I had a shot of this. I had half of a shot, and this is water I'm sipping on right now. I'm fine. Couldn't take no bullshit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, we're getting there. From the gawk on Alice's face, I guess, yeah, she wasn't in the mood. I wasn't feeling this guy at all. She looked at me and said, yeah, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll follow you. I'll be in there for too long. We got some dancing to do. My eyes suddenly grew big, but I had to catch myself. Quickly walk off. Luther? Hell to the no. Somebody better put on some Trick Daddy or Future on. Got me all the way fucked up. Strolling off to the bathroom, I made my way to the thick crowd of dimly lit. At least 100 people crammed in there. No one looked younger than 50. What the fuck kind of bar is this when everybody's 50? The fuck kind of bar is this where everybody's 50? Is it a retirement home? Excuse me, I politely said as someone somewhat rudely cut past this old-ass couple dancing to that still male waiters song that was blasting from the club's speakers. Although I hadn't said a word to her, I knew Alice was trailing me. Oh, baby, you better believe we're gonna get it as soon as we made it our way inside the bathroom. As soon as we made it inside, I went inside one of them sinks and ran water warm. You got me fucked up, Alice, you really do. I spat as I sprinkled some droplets on my face to wake me the fuck up. What's your problem, girl? Why are you acting all funny and shit? This is so wrong. Robert is nice looking and is right up your alley. Alice said back to me and stood off to the side. Guilt was written all over her face. 48? Shit, that man is not 48. You played me. You played me big time. I'm fucking mad at you right now. Okay, so I lied a little bit. I knew if I told you his real age, you wouldn't come out. I was just trying to hook you up with somebody more a bit in your lane, that's all. I face suddenly twisted with shock. My lane? I don't need you to help me find somebody in my lane. Truth be told, I only came to hang out with you and support you. Oh my god. They're you know, they're like, all I care about was you anyway, Alice. Might be one of those 30 over parties with just 50-year-olds. I've never seen those. Well, to be fair, I'm not 50, so. Bunch of old wads. I saw that. I'm not reading any of that. I'm not reading any of that. You guys can read it if you want to. I'm not reading that. Still gotta keep this on. We're still on YouTube and Twitch, guys. I gotta censor some of this, okay? Look in the mirror, I saw this young chocolate woman. Why is it like that? Emerging from one of those stalls. She had a huge smirk on her face and was finding hard to contain her laugh. She walked up to one of the sinks next to me and said, "Girl, your name must be Stella. You must be trying to get your groove back." I lightly chuckled. "No, my name is Vernita. I need a bigger pita." I know that's right. It reminded me of so much of my auntie. She was so humorous and whatnot. You look good for your age, girl. I want to look like that when I get older. Oh my god! Wait! We got this. Oh my god! We got the fucking. We got it. We got it. The Bechdel test. We have a third woman, a random woman in the background, talking about like giving compliments to each other and not talking about a guy. Oh my fucking god! They did it. I cannot believe Old Thought Next Door passes the Bechdel test. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. That's crazy. That's crazy. No older than how old do you think I am? No older than 60. You heard Alice? Young girl guessed it right. Alice huffed and shook her head, not saying anything. Anyway, she playfully rolled in my eyes. I said playfully rolling my eyes. I'm gonna leave this boring ass club, Alice. You have your future guy take you home. I'll be damned if I'm gonna waste my night. Yeah, it's kind of dead in here, too. What club are you going to? The young sister asked. She reminded me so much of Venus Williams, because she was a bit slimmer. Got my favorites in the South Loop. Tantrum. Oh, shall we? Let's go together. I'm Denitra, by the way. Nice to meet you, Denitra. I cannot believe the Bechdel test was passed. The girls were like, "You look good, girl." "Thank you, girl. Let's go together and hang out and leave these losers out here." I cannot believe this. This fucking book is a wild ride. Hey, Ollie, how you doing as well? Glad to have you here. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like as well. Share with your friends if you want to. Share the real literature, really. I can't believe we have... Oh my lord, man. Threesome upon the threesome. I mean, she already had a bisexual threesome. That was the first chapter. So, you know. Girl boss? If that's the case, I'll holler at you later, Vanita. That's your friend? Yeah, she's my girl, but she's on some other shit tonight. Let's head out so we can get there before 10. Wanna ride with me? Sure. Now, any other time I went out, I usually like rolling by myself, but I didn't fuck with new bitches like that. I was too old to make new friends, but tonight was an exception because I was getting good vibes from the Nitra. Hey, yo! Hey, yo! We made our way back to the dance floor and cut through the crowd. This time some R. Kelly song was playing and all the steppers in the club were on the dance floor, stepping their old asses off. Caught a glance of Alice and the rest of the group. Just like some typical old ass people just sitting back in their seats looking full and tired from all the food they just devoured. Where's your car? Go over there. I'm on the red ruby red drop top Mustang. Damn, Sitz, that's you? Yeah, yo, Paulette is my baby. Paulette? You got a name for her? And everything. Girl, you seem like a lot of fun. I can't wait to show you out this club floor. I smile was completely flattered. Watch and see, baby. I can keep up with you young folks. Goddamn, okay. Goddamn, okay. I suddenly felt my cell phone vibrating in my back pocketbook. I reached inside and glared at the phone number, which I didn't completely recognize. Who's calling me? I mumbled to myself, swipe off my iPhone. I love how there's no, like, just all the brands. Hello, who's this? Bitch, where the fuck are you at? And who are you? Think you got the wrong number. Bitch, don't play with the fucking games with me, Vanita. You better have your fucking ass back at the crib in 20 minutes or I'm gonna kill you. Okay? Yeah, you better be. Huh? Who's that? I hate to do that, but my son was on the phone. He got into a bad car wreck and needs to pick me up. Oh my god, no. Sorry to read that, Mr. Vanita. Is everything alright? Yeah, just got a slight scratch to his head and didn't recognize. Wait, who's that? As soon as I recognized Percy's voice, I had to rush my sexy ass back home and oh god, with what I had on. I knew I was gonna have some words for my ass, being fully aware of what it was capable of doing to me. I thought possibly stopping. Oh no, no, you ruined the fucking old lady Yuri. No! Suddenly brought an extra outfit with me anytime I went out. Especially if I was gonna snatch me some new guy. Okay. I'll be damned if I was gonna do that. I felt like kind of bad for liking the Denitra. Wait. When you got out, I thought you were gonna get released next month. Bitch. Wait, what? Who's this guy? I knew Percy was getting out of prison today. I've been avoiding him for some weeks now. He was the one calling me earlier. Before I had my sections. Now y'all might be wondering how the hell did I have a second husband? A second husband? Wasn't she married for 50 years? And he was in jail? This doomed Yuri in this economy. See, right before Clarence passed away, I had been creeping around. Percy was actually my first side guy. I had met some years back. Funny how we met too. He was actually a CNA working for some long-term care facility in Oak Lawn, a suburb touching the city. When Clarence got a little ill, the doctors recommended me that he moved into that nursing facility to have 24/7 support. We started off as friends, although he was a CNA by day. He was a certified... That's crazy. I used to buy weed from the side. This story is such a fucking wild ride. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind, dude. A few years after a little experiment, Percy's crazy ass ended up locking after serving 6 years down in Joliet prison for armed robbery while he was still locked up. I was still missing my baby and made the stupid decision to get married to him. Nobody actually knew about this and I kind of regretted doing so. Oh my lord. Now y'all might be wondering just exactly how old Mrs. Purcell is. Well, you already know how I get down. He just turned 38. When I met Percy, he was just turning 32. That's not too bad. You know, she was like 50, 70, 32. It's pretty alright, actually. Though he wasn't even 40 yet, prison did truly add an additional 10 years to him. Thankfully, he still had a nice frame to him. He was still tall and sturdy. Looked just like my chocolate Hollywood crush. Percy had a gold grill in his mouth and long dreads flowing down his neck, but boy, he had some sleepless nights in prison because he had some dark circles under his eyes. I don't know where he lunged at me and grabbed my throat. You cheating on me with another guy, aren't you? Don't be lying to me. Let me go. Don't do this here. You're gonna get the cops called on us. Fuck the motherfucking police. I ain't afraid of going back to prison. Oh lord, this boy is gonna have the Chicago police at my door any moment if the neighbors are hearing us arguing. Calm down, baby. Let's go inside and talk. I tried to plead with him. Didn't want any of those nosy motherfuckers in my business. Is this doomed Yuri with like a toxic ex and everything? This got all the makings of doomed Yuri. You got ex, dead ex, toxic ex, shit friend, good friend, love interest. I mean, this is just a demo, but like, you know what I mean? Come on, if Alice shows up, let me scroll forward a little bit. No, it doesn't seem like Alice comes back. Never mind. Because Alice could come back and she could like save her. You know what I mean? Oh my lord, dude. Screw society. We haven't fucked the police in this. Nobody wants your pot venom. Might actually be a little invested. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. You know when I say that we play like some shitty indie games and I say, hey guys, listen, when you're reading shit like this, you never know what you're gonna get. You could get something really amazing. You could get something really shitty. But you never know what you're gonna get. You know what I mean? And at the same time, when I read a good book, I know what I'm getting into. You know? He definitely got passed around in prison. Hey, what's the 6th rank? How you doing as well? Suddenly Percy let go of me and I stood back for a second with my hands in the air. Person, you're scaring me now. Just go inside and I can make you a meal and run a hot bath for you. Swear to God, I'm gonna go crazy if I find somebody else in been. Okay. My nerves were fired up with anxiety. I strode up to my front door and opened it. Percy trailing closely behind me. We walked into the dark foyer and I just hoped my house didn't reek of this. We're a combination of all three. About half an hour later, Percy and I was sitting down at the dining table. After going back and forth about him suspecting I was cheating, I managed to simmer his rowdy nerves. So the fuck was I cheating? What was I supposed to do? But of course I wouldn't dare confess that to his crazy ass. I fixed him up a plate of some leftovers and watched him devour the meal as if he was in death row, eating his last dinner. After all that fuzzing and carrying on he was doing, he better devour. She really is down for anybody, isn't she? Remember the D shrimp cream? Oh, right. D shrimp. There you go. Fix my posture. There you go. You know what I mean? This lady is way too down to business. I mean, some people like him crazy, so who am I to judge? Shit, I don't know. I was gonna maybe hit up a few car washes and shit. Like, I ain't got time to be making no minimum wage. Shit, I might just link up with one of my guys and see if I can get back to moving a package. Nothing too serious. I ain't trying to go back to prison. Respond as if stuff a piece of cornbread in his mouth. What is cornbread? What is cornbread? Is it like cake? She's gonna dislocate her hip at this rate. She's 79, by the way. 70. She's like nearing 80, by the way. The song in the background with the text is killing me. Oh no, this is part of the experience. Very much so. Let me finish my meal and the oxtail fire as fuck, by the way. So fucking glad I'm back out, because that food in the joint was disgusting. I can tell you lost a little weight. You know, if you visited me more, you would have seen the difference. No, baby. You were in lockdown for most of the time. Don't do that to me. Yeah, I was locked down, alright. I'll make yourself useful and run me a hot ass bath. Put some of that Epsom salt shit in the tub too, because my muscles aching and shit. Epsom salt? It's sweet as cake and eaten as many meals in the US. Way too sweet for me. I mean, that's most shit in the US anyway. Like, I did some like recipes for like cream pies and cookies, and it's like way like US recipes are way more sugary than like a lot of stuff. Now, anyone could be thinking that I was crazy for putting myself in this twisted, abusive relationship, but Percy was a truly good man. Although he has done many things in the past, I still believe that he had a lot of room for growth. I just wish I never got married to him because I didn't like being locked down to one dick. But truth be told, the only thing that kept me in love with this guy was that kind of like this roughneck attitude. Love me a guy that would occasionally talk rough to me and put me in my place. That was what a real man's supposed to do. Clarence. I mean, that's crazy, but you know, he's a guy who likes crazy. He's DEFCON 1 and 25. Different protocols depending on how crazy they are. It's the most redonkulous book, and I'm here for it. This book is crazy. That's what I mean, dude. This fucking book is crazy. Anyway, I'm tired. I want something else. What else do we got? Do you guys want to go to Chuck Tingle, or do you guys want to keep giving Quan Mills, the beautiful author Quan Mills, a chances? The other top book on his repertoire is this whole guy of roaches in a crib. Do you wanna keep reading, or do you want something else? I really wanted to read the Homeboy though. I really wanted to read Quan Mills' Homeboy, Homeboy Accidental Impreg. I'm so sad that this book is not out yet. There's so many great books that I would 100% read. I got both my homeboys pregnant. Pregnant by the alpha werewolf. Bro, Quan Mills, aside from the AI art, which is like, come on, man. Bro, femboy drill rapper Doughboy from Oakland. This shit is so ass. This shit is so ass. Let the man snitch, Starlight. You can switch up now. What the fuck? Are you invested? Are you invested now? Do you want to read the rest of it? Are you invested now? You guys, everybody was like making fun of me. Now you're invested too. Oh my god, this pastor eats pussy too. Sorry, pussy. Oh my lord. Wait, this is an audiobook. I don't want an audiobook. I don't want an audiobook. What the fuck? There you go. This pastor eats pussy too. I'm gonna lose my shit. Starlight, you're way too invested now. That's crazy. Yeah, slow that cat, pastor. Eat that shit. Hell yeah, girl. I bit my bottom lip hard. What does it taste like? I moaned. I held tightly to the side of the pastor's head with my hands as he relentlessly devoured the fuck out of my guts. Tastes like candied yums. And not that nasty ass shit can. I'm talking fresh yams. He paused for a moment and ran his big bell pepper nose and took a long whiff. Can I read this? I'm lightheaded. I'm lightheaded. I'm lightheaded. I'm lightheaded. I can't. This is too much for me. I'm clearly not enough to handle such beautiful. My heart can't take so many emotions. I'm genuinely. Oh my lord. I'm gonna faint. I'm gonna faint. Can I read this? I don't think I can read this. Yeah, I think this one is a little bit too much. Yeah. I think this one is a little bit too much, actually. Ken, are you okay? I'm lightheaded. By the way, for anybody that arrived here right now and who missed out the beginning of the stream, I kept my word. As I said before, I kept my word. Here's the majoress that you guys paid for with the subathon. Here it is. It's a little bit tight. It actually ripped in the back. I'm gonna try to stream on it, but if it rips even more and I'm not able to stream, then you know, here's proof that I actually paid my promises. This is the same man who'll be making all those ASMRs. Well, yeah, my ASMR is tasteful. Okay. I'll let you know that my smut is very tasteful. I have never done shitty smut. I've done many levels of spice. But I'll let you know that I've never done all the smut that I've made. I'm very proud of. You know? Very much so. Geek culture can be overwhelming. I've been changed as a person, and really, I've been changed as a person, and that's the issue. It's not because I don't know if I can read that, because it's just kind of gonna get me fucking taken down. Because you know, gotta be kind of careful with that. A zipper is wicked than a button. I'm a big boy. I bought the XXL size. The fuck you mean? I bought the biggest model size. This is how I shown you guys how the male made dress. This is what I got. I got the XXL size. Here it is. Let me see if I can find you. Made dress. Can I find him? Where is it? This is the one. This is the one that I got. Yeah, this is what it's supposed to look like. This is how it is supposed to look like. Here it is. This is how it was supposed to look like. Oops, there you go. This is how it was supposed to look like, by the way. And I bought the XXL. Oh, they had more. Actually, no, it was the XXXL then. Yeah, this is the ad that I got. So I guess it was the XXXL. Yeah. That was the size. This was the biggest. I got the biggest. I didn't get the... it was triple XL that I got. Wait, this is the... yeah, there you go. This is the one. Right. This was the ad that I bought. So, you know. Need a confirmation of your meme. Pretty sure you'd agree to it. What meme? Shitty smart doesn't exist. Smart is amazing in every possible way. I'll let you know. They even had male models and all. Of course, I was searching the male model. I told you I was searching for one that had the male one. I looked for it. I told you. Like a lot of people are saying like, oh, just buy any of them. I knew that like if I didn't buy the biggest one, it was gonna be too tight. You know what I mean? I'm talking about the button from our last VTuber model. Head between your knees, Ken. Taste was just a matter of taste. Oh, but same man. Sure, fates have rated too much spot. Oh, no, but that was crazy though. That Quan Mills book was crazy. Do we have more? Do we have more? It's a good native audiobook narrator. Take it from me, Ken. Cosplay is made for the tiny triple X. It's closer to a medium. It's rough, ain't it? It's rough, ain't it? Check Discord. What do you want me to check? Oh, the memes channel in Discord? Here it is. Where is it? Yeah, I'll be pulling this emote when Hans chest is buff. It's just some rips. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, a lot of people would prefer it too tight. No, but it ripped. I couldn't even move. That's what I was saying. Like, I'm gonna be trying to do the pumpkin carving. I should probably put that on the thumbnail. It's probably what like probably would get a lot of people attracted to it. But I want to see everybody tomorrow because tomorrow we're gonna be doing pumpkin carving. This weekend is pumpkin carving. Next weekend is story readings, which we have, by the way, reminder, right? We have a Google form here at the top, horror story readings, where you can send your stories. It can be legends from your country. It can be creepypastas or original stories. Preferably keep it short so we can do a few. So, yes, so we can read them on the 25th of October. Okay? Hey, Mazikin, how you doing as well? Hey, Sirens, how you doing as well? Join the Kindred. But yes, you should join our Discord if you haven't already. Do the intro, though. Keep in mind the Discord is 18+. But yes, all of my streams, they are scheduled on YouTube. If you haven't checked it out already, you should definitely go follow me on YouTube. Share with your friends if you can. Here it is. Yes. All of my VODs. I also post highlight videos. Probably going to be posting the majoress stuff because, you know, people are going to want that as well as a highlight. And I also do comic dubs for my original webtoon series. Yes, I have a webtoon. It's on Webtoon Canvas. All of my links, you can type !socials to get my linktree. And you can find everything here. We have Discord. We have... what is it? Discord, Twitter, Instagram. Socials, right? Socials. Even I'm getting the commands wrong. Yeah, there you go. !socials. You can find everything. There's Patreon. There's the freebies. Twitch, YouTube, ASMR, shorts. Actually, I'm kind of thinking about giving up this channel. I haven't been editing as much for them. Discord, Twitter if you do, TikTok if you do, Instagram. I recommend you follow me on all the socials that you have. Because like some people, they prefer Instagram over TikTok. Some people prefer Twitter. I definitely recommend you join the Discord. And Patreon is the spicy stuff. You know, speaking of smart anyway. But it also supports me, early access, you know, all that good stuff. if you haven't already. I also have Tumblr as well. Did you know I have Tumblr? Did you know I have a Tumblr? Do people still use Tumblr? You know what I mean? I have some like social media that I don't promote it as much because I don't really feel like it. You know what I mean? It's like, just don't really feel like it. People have a fatigue on like how many things you can promote anyway, so I just usually promote my YouTube because it's the biggest one, right? But I find it very funny because there's like 2 people that found me through Pinterest, and I was like, Pinterest, really? Oh, I bet. You know what I mean? But yeah, I have a Tumblr. I have I sometimes post on Pinterest as well, but usually I don't promote these as much. I just post these because, you know, like, as a content creator, you gotta post everywhere because you never know where people are gonna find you. So, you know, I haven't been able to watch Twitch as much, but I'm happy to catch you live, Mazkin. I mean, hell yeah, come around whenever you can. But if you don't have the time to catch up while I'm live, again, you should probably watch me on YouTube. All the VODs are there. You can just watch it on your off time. I'm sure you're still watching YouTube. You can just watch it there if you want to. You know, absolutely. Found you over on TikTok. 24 is my 14th anniversary of our first date as well. Hell yeah. It's on the 25th. It's on the next day, so you're not going to be able to miss out. And the weekend after that, on the 1st of November, so my anniversary, my birthday, is actually on the 30th. But we're going to be celebrating on the 1st of November, 2 days after. Because I think it's better. Like, if we did like a big celebration, I think people wouldn't come around because it's like the weekend and stuff. So we're going to be doing it on the weekend. Just letting you know. Anyhow. Was there Yuri I need to know? No, on the demo. So this was the sample. So there could still be some Yuri. But the Quan Mill's book did not have Yuri on it. It did have Yaoi though. There was Yaoi on the first chapter. Surprisingly so. I did not know. By the way, I didn't pre-read this. I went in just as blank as everybody else. I just want to make this known. I fished from the first on the Amazon thing, and I did not look into it. I would just like everybody to know. Did a few people stumble on you from the Orange YouTube, hombre? Not from the Orange YouTube. There's people that already knew me that found me there as well, but not the other way around. No. Unfortunately, people that like my spicy content don't really like me for my personality. So, yeah, I'm still a small creator for that kind of thing. It makes me a little bit sad, but yeah. You know, there's not much I can do about that, is there? It's just kind of how that goes. People that like my spicy content don't usually care for actually getting to know me. It's actually one of the things that made me kind of sad when I was popping off on the ASMR channel. You get like 40, 50,000 views every video. But people really didn't care much about me as a person. That's actually why I moved away from the ASMR. One of the reasons why I moved away from the ASMR and went to like more variety content was really that. You know what I mean? Hey Pengi, thanks so much for the 2 months anniversary. Yeah. By the way, if you want to subscribe, aside from the Patreon, which gets you early access and spicy content, if you want to subscribe, we have memberships on YouTube and Twitch. It's $5 on YouTube and $7 on Twitch. It's the lowest that I can charge. Gets you some emotes, early access posts on Discord and the memberships tab on YouTube, and supports your favorite channel. If you want to get some cool emotes and flex on everybody in the chat for being a supporter, you can do that as well. Hey, yeah, that's so sad. You're very sweet. Thank you. You know, just how things go online. I don't take it personally. Because, you know, I always say, like, enjoy the content that you want to enjoy. Some people enjoy my streams and they don't really give a fuck about the ASMR or the spicy content. Some people like the spicy content and the stories and everything, but they don't really care about my streams. They don't give a fuck about me. Like, that's just, you know, it's just kind of how that goes. And I'm still happy that people enjoy my content. You know, I put a lot of work into it. I you know, have a little bit of pride of, you know, people enjoying my creative work. But It still kind of hurts a little bit, you know what I mean? It still kind of hurts a little bit. I remember when Kindred was salty for the fact that his boy Failure somehow had more female viewers than male viewers. True. I mean, I'm still mad for the fucking maid having more viewers than... There's more people that reacted to my fucking maid pictures that I paid than watching this stream right now, you fucking nerds. So, you know, a little bit of a crash out, but... The fact people came to this stream really shows dedication to this community. Oh, true. That is true. Okay, respect. You know what? That is true. That is true. We may not be the biggest community. That is true. But if you guys will put up with me reading Quan Mills, that is real fans. You know what? Everybody that is here right now, I salute you for being fucking real fans. Every single one of you. Because you putting up with me reading... I mean, I wasn't ready for such a cinematic masterpiece. But you guys actually were down for my crazy ideas. It was actually kind of like a spur of the moment kind of situation. But you know what? I respect it. I respect it. That is true. That is true. So this is my first impression of you. Well, you're good. Is it a first time? Are you enjoying your first time so far? We out here, y'all. Yeah, it's just kind of how that be. It's just kind of how that be. By the way, speaking of membership supporters, I have posted the work in progress for the collab art. You know that one of the goals for the subathon was getting collab art? I have posted one of them in the membership supporters. As soon as it's done, I'm going to post it on the Patreon, and after the fact, I'm going to be posting on every social. Hey, Linux, how you doing as well? But yeah, that is just kind of it, though. And yeah. Reward, please. Give me pot. I'll let that slide for everybody else. Nyla was also showing me some, like, Brazilian shitpost books. The Regret of the Alpha. Luna's the Secret Heir. King of the Hill and the Ugly. A Love Beyond Appearance. Empty Belly. Pregnant by mistake. Fertilized by mistake. There's... I know that a lot of these are fucking like just shit posts. Just like what they basically do is like they sell books for really cheap and make money on like the title being funny. It's kind of like, you know how Steam books, like sometimes Steams will have like my femboy Futa Fox is my stepsis got stuck inside of a washing machine or whatever. That's just kind of how that goes. You know what I mean? Chat is crazy delayed. It's the YouTube. YouTube has a little bit of delay. It's normal. Every stream has delay. It is because it's normal, but I am reading to you. You're just gonna see my reaction a few seconds later, but I'm reading to you in real time. Don't you worry. Maybe this is your content, Lamau. Fertilize is crazy. I mean, if you guys want more, you can always leave a comment on the YouTube channel saying like, hey, I want to see more of this. This is actually kind of funny. We can get some more authors like that or read these kind of like meme books to see what the fuck they're into. How the fuck did you get it fertilized by mistake? I mean, read the book and find out. That's why I stick to Twitch. Actually, Twitch has been kind of bad. Not gonna lie, Eris. I know that like people prefer it, but Twitch has been kind of bad with the lurker situation. You're very active in the chat, so that's like no biggie. But if you're a lurker in the chat, there is a pretty good chance that Twitch is not counting you as a viewer. And if you prefer to look, I always tell people to actually come to YouTube. I stream on both the platforms, and I say, hey, watch it wherever you want. I don't mind. But ever since Twitch started like genuinely tanking the views and not counting lurkers, I have been pushing people to YouTube more because it's generally fucked up what they're doing. So I have a YouTuber on the second channel? Based. I ain't reading shit. Good in the community is tricky, kid. Be proud of what you have, such a fun one. I mean, we have a pretty sizable community. Is that you also got to keep in mind, my community is 25 to 35. Whenever you see like big streamers, let me pull up the front page of Twitch, right? Whenever you see like a lot of big streamers, right? Like you got to keep in mind the audiences are very much younger, because you got to keep in mind, you know, that's the people that are free to watch like Twitch streams, you know? And I'm not going to count the front page. Let me I mean, like, look at the categories. Like, look at the most played categories on Twitch, right? You have League of Legends, which is like esports, Valorant, you know, like Minecraft, Star Resonance. Actually, this is for me. Oh, never mind. You know what I mean? But like Genshin, Overwatch, it's like either pro games, pro players, Roblox, you know what I mean? Because these are the people that have the time to watch stream, and that's okay. Like, that's fine by me. That's a choice. That's an active choice that I make. I don't care about like what's the most like algorithmically content. That's not me. I'm not like gonna be like Mr. Beast posting myself going, oh, like doing reacts and like sensationalist content. That's not me. My content is niche. I'm aware of that. I make content for people like me, you know, and that's understandable. 20 to 25, 35 likes niche indie games, horror games, otome games, even Love and D Space. When I started streaming Love and D Space back when Silas came out 2024, there wasn't even a category. There wasn't even a picture on the category for Love and D Space on Twitch. That's how early to the game I was. Now it's a big game and people are hopping in because it's like popular. But I was there. Me-Side, I was the 7th streamer, I think, that covered Me-Side when it was like a demo. You know what I mean? I enjoy that. Some games pop off and that's crazy. Let's go. But, you know, that's how my motto has always been for content is what I think would be funny, what I think would be enjoyable to watch, and what I think would be content that I would like to watch. You know? So yeah, I don't care about like big numbers. I want big numbers. That's why I tell people to like the video, share with friends. If you can help me out. If you enjoy the content, I don't want people to like always be like, whoa, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the video. Yada, yada. I'm not going to be doing that. You know, playing the algorithm game that hard. Sometimes you gotta, you know, especially when you're a niche content creator like me, you know, come into the streams every day on YouTube or Twitch, preferably both. But, you know, coming every day, checking out the videos, the highlights, because I post highlights as well. I post every Monday when there's no stream. I post the highlight from the week prior, you know? I post highlights, I post interesting videos. I'm trying out like longer videos. I'm still kind of new to the highlights thing on YouTube, so, you know. And yeah, always hype up your videos and highlights, as I told you. Thank you. I know, Sharky. I know you're here. Iris has been here a lot. Starlight, you know, like Venom, Luna. Luna has been here almost every day, in fact. Venom has been kind of busy. Venom's been kind of busy. But Grumpy Cat has been here for years. I always like checking out. Some people like Len, Haru, Test, Plums, Nova. I think Nova's... have you been here for a year, Nova? You know? Has it already been a year? Betty Hayes has been here recently, coming very much so. Asher, I think you always come around as I remember your name. I think you're more of a lurker. And there's plenty of people that are in the chat as well that do come to the stream every day, but they're just like, they usually stick around more often. Baby Doll Bunny always comes around. She's just kind of a lurker, but I always see you in the chat. Jomi, same reason. My milkers, I haven't seen this one before. That's funny. Pengi, I think Pengi's been coming around recently as well a lot. System Spirit as well. Tsukino. I think Tsukino's been the biggest person hyping me up all the time. Whereas I found Royal was here as well. I guess she's busy. But she also comes around very much so. You know? I see people. I know that like people, it's funny because like people sometimes would be like, I came here once a year ago. Do you remember me? Right? And I'm like, no, you came here once a year ago. I talk to hundreds of people every single day. But the people that are here every single day, Lucida as well. Lucida definitely comes around every single day. You know? 100%. I remember people. Of course I remember people. You know what I mean? We talk every single day. I'm also somebody that like talks a lot to my chat. Of course I'm gonna remember people's names. You know? Usually when I'm not busy. Yeah, Alex, I think too. I think you're kind of new, haven't you? When have you been here? Since when have you been here? Yeah, September 2024. Wait, really? September 2024? I guess I'm... No, Did you change your name? that always been your name? I could tell with you guys on YouTube. I mean, on Discord. Didn't mean to be gone. I have to rewatch the stream. That's fine. K2 for sure. Did I have it back just for the to end? Yeah. Oh my God, Kate, you missed it so much. I recommend you. If you missed it, I recommend you come back. That Quan Mills, one book took me out. It was an experience. Hey, Bruna. I'm fairly new. Yeah, no, you've been here for a month, 2 months. I think Kate has been here for a few months now. Every time I tell him he was killing me. Been here for a year. Casey for sure. Casey for sure as well. You've been here for a year, but you've been coming very, very often. And I do appreciate that. I don't mind. Sometimes we go viral for some reason. There have been videos that have gone viral. And then a lot of people join the streams, right? And then we have a bunch of people here. And then they, you know, like... Did you even do Chuck? I spent an hour and a half on Quan Mills. If you guys want to do more of this, I'm 100% down. But I think I need somebody to vet the videos before they show up on the stream. We kind of lucked out on the old lady one. But there were a few that I couldn't even safe censor it for YouTube, so did I miss the curse readings? You missed it. Although I recommend you go back to YouTube and watch it, because it was really good. It was so good. Not gonna lie, I missed so much of the stream. Oh, what do you mean? It's always on YouTube. You can just reroll, you know? Anyhow. I usually lurk on the Twitch chat anyway. Oh no, that's okay. Although, if you are a lurker, Ambly, and again, this has been a recent development on Twitch. It's just a thing that's been happening. Twitch lurkers. I mean, I posted it on Twitter and YouTube, but I'm gonna share it again. Twitch has some updates where they're not counting lurkers as much on the stream. Here it is. I'm gonna grab the link again so you guys can. This is from the NA's partner. I'm on this as well, so I can vet this information. And they limit the amount of streamers, and they've also been not counting the amount of lurkers. So if you are a lurker and you usually just put the stream on, you listen to it in the back, I recommend you move to YouTube, at least for the time being, if you want to support me. If you don't care about that, you want to stick to Twitch, you know, I still appreciate you being here. But I'm only familiar with Quan Mill's titles, so I'm super excited for the reading. It's already done. We've already read it, Honey Glazed. We've already read one. I mean, we can read more. But if you have any in the thing, I mean, you can watch it on YouTube if you missed it, because the VOD is not gonna stay on YouTube. The Twitch, the VODs don't stay on my Twitch channel. They stay on the YouTube channel. Just letting you know. But yes, usually it happens lurker on more than one stream. Not sure. Yeah, I recommend you move to YouTube, Amberly. Because if you always lurk on a bunch of streams, and even if you're on one stream but you don't chat much, then Twitch is not going to count you as a viewer. That goes for everybody that's on lurker. It's a thing on Twitch right now. So it's a thing on Twitch right now. So I recommend, if you're usually all lurker, for the time being, I recommend you move into YouTube, because this has been something that Twitch been fucking up a lot for small streamers, and it is a little bit annoying. You have a warning so we can hear our headphones and are not ready to have that conversation with our families. Let me know. We're gonna see how the stream goes on YouTube. We're gonna see how the reaction of people goes. If you guys want to see more, if you guys enjoy this, we'll read some more of the Quan Mills Cinematic Universe and Tingle books as well. Anyhow, but I think that is gonna be it for today. It's a little bit of a shorter stream, but you know, the weekdays, usually they're a little bit shorter as well. Tomorrow we got a collab. We're going to be carving pumpkins. I'm going to be wearing the maid dress. Unless it rips more and I get naked, then I'm going to change clothes. But I'm going to use it. I paid for that shit. You think I'm not using that for... You think I'm not farming that content? I paid money for that shit. You know what I mean? Anyhow, thank you so much for staying with me, chat. Thank you so much for coming to the streams. And I hope you enjoyed the chaos. It was fun. I'm not gonna lie. It was funnier than I expected. I hope you have a good night, good day, or a good afternoon. and I see you tomorrow. Take care.
I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body in Harvard above me.